Welcome to Mr. V Teaching Math. In this session, we're going to look at how to tell which decimal number is larger. If given the question where they are supposed to take this series of numbers and to put them in order from smallest to largest, students often make some very common errors. Allow me to demonstrate. This is what a student will likely do. They'll look at this and go, oh, there's the biggest number, so that's clearly the largest number, and this is clearly the smallest number. And for them, from smallest to largest, this is what they would commonly do. And they would think that this is the smallest, and that this is the largest. Except that this is totally wrong. And let's go over, first of all, why. Second of all, let me show you a technique that will allow you to fairly easily figure out which one is largest and smallest. In order to realize which one is bigger, we have to remember place value. One other thing we need to remember, the lazy mathematician always puts the decimal behind the number. So there's a decimal sitting right there. If we think about place value, tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000ths, this is 1. Now let's think about pies. And I'm going to use my favorite pie, pumpkin pie. This is one entire whole pumpkin pie. And I don't know about you, but I really like eating my pie. So, one whole pie. There's no parts. Now let's look at the next. This is tenths. So these are, someone's taken the pie and cut it into 10 pieces. This one has 6 tenths. This one has 9 tenths. This one has 7 tenths. If I'm going to have some pie, I'd rather have 9 tenths of a pie rather than 7 tenths of a pie or 6 tenths of a pie. Over here, what are these? Well, that's 100th. Well, that's an awfully small piece of pie. 1,000th of a piece of pie? That's tiny. 10,000th? I don't even think you can cut these. I'm not even sure you can cut 100th of a pie. These are really small pieces. The numbers over here have greater value. They're bigger. This is actually the largest number. Now, allow me to show you another way of thinking about how to do this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite all these numbers, and I'm going to line up the decimal. Now, I have the decimal nicely lined up. This is fairly well lined up. Now, I can put some zeros behind here, and these zeros don't change the value any, but it's going to help me see. Now, students are used to looking for the largest number. If we look at this for a moment, which one is bigger? It's much more obvious that here is the largest one, this is the next largest one, and then this one, and then this one. Correctly in order from smallest to largest. This is the smallest, this one is next, this one is next, and that one is the largest one at the end. And that's how to put decimal numbers in order from smallest to largest.